Hey guys, XX here. I guess I'll start off with giving a bit of an explanation. On Republica, we just started a plugin development team, and I realized not a lot of people really figure out how to do this, so I thought I would start a video series of just how to make plugins. So, you may want to have already some previous, like, programming experience, but if you don't, that's still okay. It doesn't
Connection
really
lost.
matter. Oh, TeamSpeak is being a derp. Okay, give me a second. Oops. Okay. Yeah, doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna assume that you've already downloaded Bukkit and you have a server to playtest on, and as well as a SDK. I personally use Eclipse. You can really use anything. But yeah, I'm just gonna start off now. Create a new Java project. Let's call this example plugin. And then in your libraries, you're going to do add external jars. And for example, I think let's do this Bukkit jar and finish. If you did not do this part, then you can always go back later and fix it. Just give me a little bit to close out all these windows. Sorry. Package Explorer. So if you did not do the part where you did like you reference the external jar, you can always just go to build path, and it allows you to reference the jar. Okay. So then the first thing to do is generally you're gonna make a package. So I'm gonna say prodigal.youtube.tutorials and finish. And then let's create a new class, and it will be called why not, sample plugin. Okay. So first thing you're going to notice is it already has it in the package, and then public class example plugin. And in order to make it a Bukkit plugin, we're going to have it extend the class Java plugin, and automatically it's going to come up in red. And what you're going to have to do is import org.bukkit.java.java plugin, and that sort of fixes everything. Hooray! Now let's see. I believe we have to do public, oh god, public void on enable. Let me actually just open up another one of my projects for reference. Sorry. Void on enable. Do I have to do the logger? No. I do need it. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Okay, anyway. Sorry. Get logger dot info plugin spaced, and then this is called a string. And so what we can do is append string, the string. So plugin plus, let's say, private string plugin name is equal to example plugin, and after everything, semicolon. So plus plugin name, and this is exactly like writing plus example plugin name. It just stores it differently. Plus has been enabled. And the reason you want to put the spaces in between is because it doesn't automatically put that for the plugin. And then I think we want to do no. What is it? Okay. Sorry. Plugin manager PM is equal to new plugin manager. Plugin manager. Plugin. There we go. Yeah, instantiate. God, this is so unprofessional. Okay. Got it. So then you're gonna write this dot, and this just means your class / your plugin dot get server dot get plugin manager pm dot give me a second real quick. There we go. Okay. pm dot register events I'm not going to do that quite yet. And then we're also going to do public void on disable. Get logger dot info plugin plus plugin name plus has been disabled. And so let me kind of delve into this a bit. So this thing, private and public, just means what you want it accessible to. So for example, you don't want the plugin name to be directly accessible by the server, but you do, so you put it as private, but you do want the class to be accessible, which is why it's public, and this to be accessible. And because this is accessible, and it has plugin name within it, it makes it so that even though you can't directly interact with this, you can get it. And void is something, so each method, which this is called a method, returns a certain value, and you're saying that you're returning type of void, which means nothing. And after every method, there is parentheses and squiggly, just encapsulate everything. So yeah. So let's start out with, let's say, public void sample plugin, and this is what's called a constructor, which actually we don't need the return type since it is a constructor. And then we're just going to go say bucket dot broadcast message, and then we're going to make it same message, hello world. So quickly let's, an important part is, oh no, not staff drops. We go into example plugin. This is, you have to do this before you can actually test it. and we're going to call this plugin.yml, which YML is just a YAML file, and I have absolutely no idea what YAML stands for, and I have absolutely no idea how any YML works, so I just copy paste because it's literally a bitch. So let's say, so the name of this would be example plugin, and it doesn't have to be the name of your project. It can just be anything. But then main, you're gonna have to go to the class that you wanted to first start with. So we're gonna go, for example, the package is, you can just go ahead and copy, whoopsie daisy. And then we can go something like this, and then dot example plugin, and that's just the name of your class. Version, we're just gonna say 1.0.0, and author and everything, that can all be kept the same. And then the next thing we're gonna do is export it. Next. Finish. Oh, give me a second really quickly to, I have a place that I playtest all my plugins, and I just have to save it real quick. Finish. Okay. So now I'm gonna go into wherever you have your Bukkit server set up, or if it's your friends. I already saved mine directly into plugins and whatnot. And you're just gonna need the craft bucket and the start bat file, which you can find on the Bukkit wiki. And so what's gonna happen now is and you can see right there, info, example plugin, loading, example plugin, v1.0.0. And then right there, there's the message, example plugin, example plugin has been enabled. Okay, and then let me, really quickly, I love my background. It's amazing. Let's go vanilla, Minecraft. Oop. And so you're going to connect to whatever Bukkit server you're hosting it on. For me, I'm hosting it locally, so 127.0.0.1, and I can just join server. Okay. So I know what the issue is. So in example plugin, we're gonna do something like this. We're gonna make it implement. I think it's command X cure. And then we're gonna do public boolean, and boolean is a yes or no value, but it's called true or false. On player command, and we're gonna do command sender s, and what this means is this is being sent by the server. So when a player says a command, it sends the sender the command Um, let's string label and string, and that just means it's an array of strings, args. And so since it returns type of boolean and not void, we actually do have to make a return statement. So we're going to do return false, just for the lulz. And then let's do player pl is equal to s dot get whoops, and then we're gonna cast it to type of player. So what that means is, instead of it being a command sender, it is now going to be a player. If I can do that, which I believe I can. Okay, looks like I can. And then we're gonna go really quickly. Let me check my command executor real quick. Okay, perfect. Yes. Okay, and then we're going to do if cmd dot get name. So what that means is we're getting what the command was called, dot equals ignore case, which means if it equals this, no matter what the case is, then everything's gonna be fine. Equals ignore case, let's say hello. Then, so this is, if that is true, then it's going to, let's say, bucket dot actually, wait, can we do pl dot send, okay, there we go, send message hello, and then we'll do plus pl dot get display name plus exclamation mark. Okay. And then another thing we have to do then is, give me a second, let's just copy this again. I will put the YML up on Pastebin, and if you take this further and want to do it on your own, the wiki for Bukkit actually has perfect examples of how you want to do this. Description, let's say, says hello. Then we're gonna save. We're gonna go example plugin, export, next, and we're just gonna save it over the previous example plugin. And then what we can do is just go in here. We're going to do /reload, which reloads the server, and then /hello. And something broke. Hooray. Reload. Whoops. Give me a second here to legendary command executor. Okay, we're gonna do, so we will need a constructor. Public example plugin. And we're gonna go like this, and then we're gonna say this dot we're gonna make another private, and then example plugin. And then this dot plugin is equal to this. See if that fixes it. So then we'll go back, do another / reload. Oops. And nothing happened again. Okay. Then what we're gonna do is, first off, oh my Jesus. Or actually, let's just cut this out. And then go into our package and create another class, and we will call it example plugin command execute or finish. And then we're gonna go really quickly. And then come back into example plugin. And go this is, oh, it's not on player command, it's on command. That might have, god damn it. I'm an idiot. Okay. We're going to do save all. Actually, let's just undo exactly everything I did. Come to here. And then let's just do on command. I'm an idiot. Okay, now we reload, and then we do /hello. There we go, see? Right there. Oops. Right there said hello prodigal XX. And that is, of course, my username. So another thing that we can also do with this is change, say, the chat color. So chat color dot, let's do, aqua's a nice color, plus, and if we save all, export, finish, yes, okay, then we can /reload again, and then do /hello, and now you can see, oops, why do I keep doing that? It said hello XX, but this time in a different color. So I find that pretty nifty. So yeah, this is basically your Hello World example into the world of Bukkit Plugin development. Sorry it was kind of crappy, because I'm almost always an idiot. So, yeah, thanks for watching.